Hello, everybody, and you're with the Emerald Vault. And this week's episode review is on this week's episode that's just come out, which is Hearthbreakers. I'm not going to do a one on the next one, episode 21, because everyone's already seen it. But anyway, Hearthbreakers. Episode 20 of Season 5. It involves the two Earth Pony families of the main cast, the Apples and the Pies, having hearthwarm together. Now, I'm going to assume hearthwarming is Christmas in Equestria. I'm not certain. It may be another American holiday, but I don't live in America, so I'm assuming it's Christmas. Because presents and stuff. Now, let's get down to it. As an episode itself, as me as a fan watching it, it was pretty good. I mean, I've never watched a bad Applejack or a bad Pinkie Pie episode, and considering you put both of them together, plus their extended families, you know what? It was great. It was a good bit of fun. We got straight to it, and went to the Pies family, which is brilliant. I wanted to see more of the Pies. They've been very neglected within the show, and I'm quite happy to see more secondary character action. So, we got to see all the secondary characters within the Apple family, which they're not really secondary anymore. We see a lot of the Apple family, but we got to see all the Pinkie Pie's family, which was great. And we got to meet all sorts of the different members. We had the tough one, we had the quiet and shy one, we had the old-style parents who remind me of some religious faith that I can't think of from the top of my head. And then we had Maud. I mean, we all like Maud. Maud is this really emotionally deep character about rocks who doesn't show any of it, and yet, I really like Maud. And we've got all of the Apple family, and they make their way to the farm, and they start going. Now, the episode starts up with them seeming to celebrate the same things, which they do, but they do it differently, which is all families. I mean, when we all think of our own Christmas traditions, they're not the same as our relatives, they're not the same as our friends. We all have those little nicks, those knacks that fall within the accepted holiday traditions, but they're different. And Applejack saw this in the episode, but she wasn't convinced. She thought that her version, the Apple family way, was better than the Pie family way, and this created our problem, our challenge for our characters to overcome, and they ended up working together because in the end, Applejack and Pinkie Pie saw that majority Applejack made the most character development within this episode, and saw that.
Cracked the corn this time.
I really popped the pinata this time.
Pinkie Pie?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I came here to think. You did? So did I. Oh.
I'm too ashamed to go back up there. Your family, my family, they all must think I'm such a nincompoop.
Aw, no one thinks that. Pushy, aggressive, mean. Oh, I'm not helping. Sorry.
I'm sorry I forced my traditions over yours. I don't want you to have to choose between the family you were born into and the friends who love you like one. I really hoped we could be one big happy family. I guess not.
Don't say that.
I wish I could stay, but I have a train to catch.
Happy hearthwarming.
You too.
People do it uniquely. It might not be the same as hers, but it can be the same. It can be just as good. And that the Pies showed the Apples that some of the pie traditions are cool. I mean, I really like the idea of the rock figurines instead of the stuffed animals. I think that's a cooler tradition. If the stuffed animals are the more common one, I would have done the rocks. Considering they're rock farmers, it was pretty cool. As an episode itself, it's pretty good. I mean, I can't fault it. I mean, well, there are some bits. I didn't expect the episode to go the way it did, but there were a few things here and there. I didn't like the ridiculous amount of shyness exerted from Marble Pie. She reminded me too much of Fluttershy, it's just different. Just another Pegasus version. An Earth Pony version of Fluttershy. I didn't like it, but it was interesting to see what kind of small chemistry there was between Marble Pie and Big Mac, which was nice to see. There was something for everyone, and everyone learnt lessons, everyone progressed, and it brought the two families closer together. I mean, they were quite happy with each other by the end of the episode, which was great. We had a problem, which was the two families doing different traditions, and we had the solution, which was the apples observing the traditions of the pies, but and the pies opening up to see what the apple traditions were. So it's great to see bonding, see friendship, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, as an episode, yeah, it was good. I mean, it's not going to make my top 10, it's not going to make my top 20, but it was a great episode. I mean, it was fantastic. The writers are nailing the episodes on the head now. They're doing a good job every time. I can't really. I mean, I know I'm being a bit fanboyish here, I guess, but I can't really say negative things about them because they're well written. It's a good, well written show that's deep enough to keep people like us, the older audience, interested, and not having us sit there ripping our eyes out or our hair out, bored to we love it. It's good. It was a great episode. I look forward to episode 22 when we go there, because I won't be doing the Halloween one, episode 21, because we've already all seen it because it was leaked. Damn whoever leaked it, because it was a great episode. I mean, I'll be watching it again when it comes out because I had to watch a reaction video to see it, which was annoying. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm not planning to do a thing on that episode. Stay tuned. Next week I will be posting up my regular analysis subjects. But I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you guys.